religion, but not really. I'm not delusional. Most Therians are not delusional. They know that they're human. They may not like it, but they acknowledge that they are human. They know that if they were to be thrown out in the woods with nothing but the clothes on their backs, they probably wouldn't survive. So people who keep commenting like, oh, if you think you're an animal, then go and live in the woods and be naked and eat raw meat. That's not what being a Therian is about. Like, I know that I'm human. You don't have to tell me. I'm aware. And, okay, depending on where these woods are that you've dropped me in, I might survive. But probably not. I just believe, like, personally, some people think that, like, Therianthropy is about past lives, that they were, like, an animal in one of their past lives, and, like, just part of, like, they're just remembering it, whereas most people don't remember their past lives. That's a really great theory. I'm not sure if I believe it all the way, because I'm not sure if I actually believe in reincarnation. I mean, it seems one of the more plausible afterlife scenarios, and if I didn't believe in reincarnation, I'd probably be really depressed, because then I would think that there's nothing after death, and that's really depressing to me. Like, I'd rather burn in hell for all eternity than cease to exist. But for me, Therianthropy is like, I think that I was supposed to be born an animal, and things just got a little messed up, and my animal soul was put into a human body, and that's what happened. Like, it might be a past life that I'm just remembering, but I always felt like before I knew what Therianthropy was, I always felt like I was an animal trapped in a human body. People thought I was a furry. I had no idea what furries were at the time, and whenever I asked, people would just giggle like a bunch of idiots. But yeah, that's what I personally believe, that I was supposed to be born as an animal, things got mixed up, and I landed in a human body, and that's why things don't feel right, and that's why I feel connected to certain animals. And I may just be really connected because I'm a pagan. I've always felt connected to nature, and animals, it's always been way more comfortable than being around humans. But yeah, just to all the people out there who think it's some sort of mental disorder, it's not. It's a belief, like Buddhism or shamanism. And for people who say like it has no basis in real life, like Native Americans. Native Americans have been, you know, spirit guides and totem animals, and, you know, having the spirit of a bear or an eagle or whatever you have, it's a thing. And it was a thing long before any Christianity or even Judaism, which is older than Christianity. It was like the first, where there were just animals on the planet. And then, yeah, okay, it happened before all the Christianity and stuff. So there is a basis for it. It's just, sorry, I see comments and I get angry, because we're not crazy. There is such a thing as clinical lycanthropy, but that is a mental disorder. But Therianthropy is nothing like that. We know we don't turn into animals. Like physical shifting, there's a lot of controversy over that. I'm not going to get into it. I know that I can't turn into an animal physically. Sometimes I have dreams where I can, but they're dreams. You can do whatever you want in dreams. So, yes, that is what Therianthropy is to me. It's a system of belief. It feels for me like how being a witch feels to me. It's because I don't care what you think or what you believe. Like, I respect it, but don't tell me I'm wrong just because you think that something else is true, or you think I'm wrong or crazy, because everyone has their own beliefs. Just because you don't believe in it doesn't mean it's not real for someone else. Okay? So just everybody try and be nice to each other. Don't try to like telling people that Therians and other kin aren't real is like telling people, like telling a hardcore Christian that God is not real. And you know, some people don't believe in God. I personally don't believe in God. But hooray for people who do. That's great. It's great to have something to believe in. I'm pagan. I believe in, you know, Gaia, the earth, and Mother Nature, and the creative spirit of the universe. It's, you do you, you know? Like, but don't try and force it on other people. That's bad. That's what people came to America to escape, you know? And of course, then they just forced their beliefs on the native people, which is what they were trying to escape, which made no sense. But, you know, we're past that. It's the 21st century. People can believe what they want. People need to stop hating on everyone else. It's just bad, okay? And we should all just respect each other. And, you know, if you believe something different, you want to have a discussion about it, like an intelligent discussion, not just a ranting and saying things without having any evidence or whatever to back it up. Have a conversation with someone. Don't just tell them they're wrong and then leave it at that. Like, if you want to explain yourself, go ahead. But don't just tell people they're wrong. Because just because you can't see something or you don't believe in something doesn't mean it's not real. So this is getting kind of ranty. I'm gonna cut it short, or not as long. So yeah, everyone be friendly, respect each other, try not to be an asshole.